Hey there, and thanks for joining me for today's First Five. Today we finish off the book of John with chapter 21. And at this point, Jesus had died, risen again, and now in chapter 21, he appears to his disciples one more time. The guys are out fishing at night, not having a lot of luck, and they start to head back to shore when they hear this voice. The voice says, "Have you caught anything?" Of course, they answer, "No." So the voice goes on to say, "Cast your nets on the other side of the boat. You'll catch some stuff over there." Now, if I'm these guys, I might be thinking, we're the pros. We do this for a living. Don't you think we tried to fish from both sides of the boat? But even if they think this, they definitely don't say it. Instead, they listen. They obey. They put their nets on the other side of the boat, and guess what? They quickly fill up those nets with lots of fish. As soon as Peter realizes who that voice on the shore belongs to, he jumps into the water and swims for shore, and he leaves all his friends to do all the work. But I think Peter is relieved to have another encounter with Jesus. He knows he has unfinished business. If you remember, Peter was the one who denied Jesus 3 times prior to him being crucified. So when he heard that distinct voice calling from the shore, he was excited to get another chance to encounter Jesus. And we see after the other disciples get the fish to shore and they eat breakfast, that Jesus speaks with Peter. He specifically has an exchange with him in verses 15 through 17 where it says this: "When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, 'Simon, son of John, do you truly love me more than these?' 'Yes, Lord,' he said. 'You know that I love you.' Jesus said, 'Feed my lambs.' Again, Jesus said, 'Simon, son of John, do you truly love me?' He answered, 'Yes, Lord, you know that I love you.' Jesus said, 'Take care of my sheep.' The third time he said to him, 'Simon, son of John, do you love me?' Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, 'Do you love me?' He asked. 'Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you.' Jesus said, 'Feed my sheep.'" Jesus knows this is going to be the last direction and the most important words that he leaves his disciples with. And maybe even more importantly for Peter, because he needed to know that he was truly forgiven by Jesus. For Peter, maybe he just needed to know that Jesus forgave him. When Peter said he really does love Jesus 3 times, Jesus said, "Okay then, I forgive you. But not only that, but I want to include you in this work that lies ahead for all of us." For his disciples, he tells them, "I still have work for you. Even if I'm gone and I leave you, even without me, you can carry out this work that we started together. So care for one another, love one another, feed my sheep. If you love me, follow me, love like me, be sent just the way I was sent by my Father. Go and live out what you believe." So today, as I read this passage and I think about this, I think maybe what it means for us is maybe we should just take a minute and pray. And you can do that there, and I'll do that here. We can just pray and we can say, "God, would you forgive me? God, would you forgive me for the times that I've gone away from you, for the times I've chosen not to obey you, or the times I've put my own desires ahead of your plan for me. Forgive me when I deny you and when I'm ashamed to admit that I'm your follower. Let me join in the work, God, that you have for us. Help me to love people how you have loved me. Help me to care for people who are like me and those who are different from me. Please help me to bring unity amongst your people in the world through the way I love. Thank you for letting me join in this work that I'm not worthy of, but that you have asked me to be a part of anyway. Thanks for including me." I am praying this for me, and I'm praying this for us today, and I hope you will join me in that. Have a great day.